Hi, my name is Anthony P. Howard. I'm the founder of HR Certified. I'm an HR certification facilitator and coach, and this is my 15 minutes.
Hey everybody, my name is Lee Case Jr. and we are back with another episode of 15 Minutes with. Now I am here with my friend, my brother, Anthony P. Howard, He's got his SPHR, SHRM SCP. He got the ABCD, the EFG. He got all the A's disease. Go check him out on LinkedIn, okay? Anthony, welcome to the show.
Thank you, thank you.
So, Anthony, we have been friends since, picture it, since 2018.
That's right.
I met you in 2018 at in AAA HR. You were there conquering the world. And you've been doing, world conquering activities for 20 plus years at this point.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, the path is not linear, but it's still one that progresses. And from the time that you met me, it was right at that point in which I was trying to find my identity outside of corporate, right? What is it? Like, I knew I had this gift, I knew I had this talent. How can it stretch beyond just, hey, I'm an HR business partner at an A company? That you met me right at the beginning of that journey for me.
Really?
Yeah.
The inaugural launch.
Inaugural launch.
Becoming who you are, part two.
And it's really interesting because when you meet people who are entrepreneurial and mindset that also is tied into their purpose, it kind of indirectly sparks the engine for, someone else.
Yeah.
And now that in retrospective and looking at it, it began at that time. I never even thought about that until now.
Wow. So you've spent, 2 decades almost in HR.
Oh, wow.
I'm just, okay.
I have to claim it. And
Because it's your experience.
Yeah.
And you've led organizations, you've trained people to, let's just talk about it, okay? Y'all listen, this is the Southern Baptist truth. I came to you and I said, Anthony, I want to pursue my SPHR. You were a critical portion in me achieving that.
Yep.
So talk to me a little bit about HR certified, that HR guy. What is this person? who is that person outside of the normal Anthony?
I wasn't that HR guy when you met me.
Okay.
That was when I actually found out who that and the impact that I was able to have outside of a singular organization. That HR guy, breaking it down, is just really a Black guy in human resources. And you don't see too many of us in that, right? So that was that identity from that part, but also is how can I show up in this industry? You had talked about you wanting to get your SPHR. My philosophy on certifications isn't like one, most people just want to go, they want to pass it, they want to get the letters. It's deeper for me because I don't have a bachelor's degree, I have an associate's degree. And
Really?
I looked at certification as what's now called skill-based training. It was a way for me to get that exposure to all areas of it. It was a learning journey for me. And it really empowered me to, if I don't know it, I know where to go to get it. And when you looked at it as a learning journey, it can really enable you to be more agile and just more secure when it comes down to really showing up in this profession. So I take a look at it as that, and I challenge all of my clients to have a purpose beyond just earning the letters. Don't treat this like a college entrance exam. Treat this as the learning journey it is, because now you have to be more agile now more so than ever.
Yeah, there's a really good friend of mine, I think you know her as well, my sister and friend, Nakisha Hicks.
Oh, yes.
Who says,
absolutely.
flexible people can never get bent out of shape.
That's
but
right.
she also doubles down on, if you're going to have that flexibility, you also have to be able to stand behind the knowledge behind it. And I
That's
think
right.
certifications certainly provide a pathway for that.
I mean, even people who are outside of the profession, they understand the value of certification, right? So your CEO, your VP, your business unit that you're partnering with, they know that you went through that process to really have that knowledge to be able to support them in the business.
Do you prefer working digitally or with traditional tools?
It's just the learning journey has evolved over time, right? It's about that meeting people where they are. So if people are virtual, I even had somebody in my cohort that was from Alaska, that was based in Alaska. Yeah. So, I mean, you gotta meet them where they are. So you being virtual, having accessibility, as well as creating an environment that creates community bridges, regardless of whether or not you're in person or whether or not you're virtual. So it's just all about really providing all the options, very similar to whether or not you like things visual, kinesthetic, or auditory. You got to be able to meet people where they are.
Wow.
And that allows the person to be able to adapt into what works best for them.
Now, we got this question.
Uh-oh.
Now, this is not my question,
Okay.
but this question was provided because somebody knew
Uh-oh.
that you were coming on here.
Oh, no.
Okay. You ready?
Okay.
If you could be any age
Oh, Lord.
forever, what age would you pick?
Ooh. Wow. That's a good question. I would say, wow, well, I guess I got to give it up, 45. I would say 45. Mm-hmm.
You would be 45 forever.
Yeah, and then the reason why is because it was that point in time after I went through the most difficult part of my life.
Wait. You're over 45?
Yes. I am.
Keep talking.
I'm 47. I'll be 48 this year.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's in the water. Okay. Come to Atlanta. It's in the water. The water will keep you young in Atlanta.
No, look, you drink water, get sleep, and protect your energy. Those are the prerequisites.
Love it.
Yeah. But yeah, it would be that age because that's when I realized a lot after going through something significant. My grandmother had passed, and that journey had really evolved me to a place where I can't even imagine navigating life without that knowledge, without that experience.
You all were close, if I recall.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm a grandmother's child.
Listen,
Yeah.
I thought I was the only one. My grandparents, they had 3 kids, my mom, my aunt, and my uncle. But my grandfather would say they really had 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. That's it. And there's something about being raised by your grandparents that's a different experience than any other. So I would say after that, because I wouldn't want to go through that process over again, right? Yeah. So when you say what age I want to stay,
be right after that process.
Yeah.
I'm curious, what's something your grandmother said that you just cannot ever get out of your mind?
Yeah.
A slogan or a quote.
Yep. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. That's the one. And that holds so true now, right? You gotta stand in your purpose, stand in your values, those things, right? And why are you here? What's your purpose? Yeah. It's not just to be a great worker and getting to exceed expectations on your performance review.
What is that going to do for you later?
What's that going to do for you? That's not going to help you out, right?
Yeah.
So that's a saying that rings in my mind. Yeah.
If your life was a movie, what genre would it be?
Sci-fi. It would be sci-fi. Yep.
Okay.
The Matrix. Because that's where we're in right now.
Listen. This
is what we're going through right now. I can't wait till this program is over.
Please, y'all help me.
Is this call being recorded for quality purposes?
It is. We are on the record. We are on the record. Listen, we thank you so much for that brief commercial break. So, and y'all, if you haven't picked up, okay,
Oh.
you're sitting in on a conversation among friends. I like the fact that they're just being able to kind of sit in, like they're here, but this is really,
It's not too many times that these type of conversations are recorded, so it'd be interesting to go back and see it. Just like, oh, I said that, I did that.
they'd be all right. What's the most adventurous thing you have ever done? Besides save a bunch of money by switching to Geico.
The most adventurous thing.
Yes.
I would say it would be my entrepreneur journey.
Yeah.
That was the most adventurous
You
thing.
started
because-
a business.
Yeah, but no, I mean, outside of starting a business, it was about building a brand. And that's this.
Which is underrated.
Yeah, and most HR professionals, they don't go that route because, it's a lot of times HR people wrap in their identity with the company that they're with. And then, there's a lot of eyes that is on you. So that venture to kind of go out on your own and say, this is who I am, that's separate and apart. When all that pressure is on you, that was an adventure.
I've gone through that, as you probably know.
Yes.
And what's interesting is that brand has to be also different, separate and apart from the organization, but also can sometimes be in conflict with the customers or people you serve.
That's right.
Which requires the organization, it requires customers to see that as who you are, not the company, but also to see and appreciate the work that you're delivering separate and apart as well.
It requires a higher level of transparency.
Because all my calls are recorded.
Yeah, I'm like,
All my calls.
yeah, I mean, it's just, you don't even want an appearance of conflict.
Yeah.
So, and that's different when, HR is usually cloaked. You don't see us until
Somebody hired, somebody fired,
Yep,
performance
change.
evaluation,
Yeah,
change.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Wow.
So that was the greatest adventure for me.
How do you stay organized with so many different responsibilities? You're sitting on boards for local nonprofits. You're sitting on boards for entrepreneur centers. You're leading people through certifications and becoming the next best version of themselves. You have full-time things you're doing. You're everywhere. Every time I open LinkedIn or TikTok, okay, I'm learning to tick and talk.
That's right.
You're everywhere. How do you stay organized with that?
It's all about the tools. Now I'm using AI to really help me with organizing my life.
Okay.
Like, I mean, it's literally AI agent that lets me
I have
know
one.
what's going on, what I got going on
Yeah.
today, the alerts and all of that. I mean, before that, it was calendar management, right? The different colors, all of the things, right?
Red, white, green, orange, black. I'm blacked out.
Yeah. So just like, if you're not using AI as a tool, you're definitely behind. But that has allowed me to really increase my level of effectiveness in navigating these different aspects of life because they're all going simultaneously, right?
So, Anthony, we're at this part
Uh-oh.
where we're gonna ask you.
What's
do you
that?
What's happening? Yeah, we see who watched the show before. Okay. We saw that right there. There was a moment. Okay, we keeping it in. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I wanted to, for it to be a full experience.
Rapid fire.
Okay.
We're gonna ask you questions. We want the first thing that comes to your mind. And at the end of this, we're gonna give you a chance to ask me 2 random questions. You can pull from the deck or you can pull from your head.
I
Whatever works.
already know what I'm gonna ask
See,
you.
that's HR for you. It's pre-planned, okay? So, you ready?
Okay, all right.
Singing or dancing?
Singing.
Favorite song?
Ooh.
Is it something with Mariah Carey? Are you a Mariah Carey fan?
No.
No?
No. It's a Janet Jackson song. I don't know which one.
Janet Jackson. Okay, all right. Morning person or night owl?
Night owl.
Breakfast or dinner?
Breakfast all the way.
Ice cream or cake?
Ice cream.
If you could go back and say something to your younger self, what would you say?
Don't do it.
we don't have enough minutes to unpack this. So I'm done with the questions. I'll ask one more that I always like to ask. Okay. If your life was a book or a Lifetime movie, what would it be called?
Wow. Yeah, making the impossible possible. Making the impossible possible. And I just want to briefly say, growing up in Chicago, I actually didn't think that I would make it to 30. I thought the reason why I looked young was because I wouldn't make it.
Really?
Because of just the environment altogether.
Yeah.
But look, 30 came clearly and left.
You still here?
I'm still here. Right.
So like we need to insert Marvin Sapp never could have made it.
That's right. So I would go back and say, you know what? Don't think that. You're gonna make it. And it's gonna be greater than you think that it's gonna be.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep.
Huh. All right, your 2 questions. Now I'm thinking your 2 questions.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years from today?
Alive, hopefully. I'm barely over 30. No, I'm joking.
Really? Send me the link.
Atlanta Water. This Kroger, one near you. No, seriously, I don't know, maybe another kid. We just had our first daughter, which is insane.
Yep.
Insane.
Yep.
Insane.
Oh, sure.
But, maybe done with continuing education. Maybe another kid, hopefully still doing whatever the next version of this. You never know. Maybe we'll end up on TV.
Oh, okay. Don't forget about us when you get there.
Y'all who coming back.
Okay.
Everybody. Okay. So maybe something like that. I don't know. Second question.
Second question that I have for you is, who has been the most, influential person when you just think about where you are in this moment? Who has been that person that's kind of like, without it, you probably wouldn't be here right now?
Oh, there's so many.
There's so many?
There's so many. I'm gonna name 4 people real quick.
It's the Academy Awards. Hurry.
Okay. My mama, who was a nurse and a Jedi. My grandmother, I'm not saying she walks on water. I'm saying she could.
Yeah.
Okay? Saying she could. My grandfather is a heavy influence in my life on being a person of character and sticking to something, seeing a thing through. And the 4th, last but not least, the person that I like to call, y'all know already, my manager, my spouse, the project manager of my life, my accountability partner.
Yeah.
Because when you travel as much as I do, last year I had 125 nights in a hotel.
Triple diamond, platinum.
All the things, the A to Z. I got the A to Z. When you travel as much as I do for work, when you travel as much as I do and have on the military side, I've been in grad school for over the last year. All of those things take something, which requires the other person to pour into you and to be able to withdraw later what they've deposited into you now. So yeah.
Awesome.
All right, y'all. Listen, we've gotten to the end of our time. Kroger, near you. Kroger, please endorse this. Please endorse this, Kroger.
Have me co-sponsoring.
Okay. All right.